Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we'll take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at pound dollar GBP USD on the 4-hour chart. And as we've been mapping out the structure, it's been making lower lows, lower highs. This is the last lower low. And internally, it's been making higher highs, higher lows, and started to pull back. And we'll map out this current structure, the current swing structure. And as you can see from yesterday, the gap that was formed over the weekend due to the tariff talk was filled very enthusiastically. And it came back into this channel, which we were mapping out. This bear flag channel. So price action did come back into the channel. So we're still looking to see if this can break further up into this lower high that formed the current swing structure to see if we can continue pushing up further. But it all have to play by ear according to other US dollar pairs. Some are looking weaker than others, as we'll see with AUD USD. So we're going to EUR USD. As you can see, it's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. It did break out past the highs and started to pull back. And of course, the tariff news over the weekend caused this gap, and this gap has also been filled on the euro. So let's map out the current range. So we're waiting to see when price comes back into discount after this pullback started, and it did with the tariffs talk, but not seeing any opportunity for any type of buy, even though it is in discount. And it was bullish fractally on the daily, but this was bearish fractally on the daily. So not all time periods are aligning right now. This could possibly be the higher low from this low to push price up further, or depending on how news goes, or if the president speaks again, it could push down further. If we do want to zoom out just to see a bigger picture on the daily swing structure, you can see it's making, this was the low that was broken from this lower high. This is the low, and it did retrace back into premium. From a daily perspective, once you zoom out, so we're looking to see if this is the lowest low it will go, or if it can still possibly push down on its way to parity, which a lot of people were saying it could happen. So just waiting to see what price action does. If it does start to push further, then we'll be looking to take any sales. But for now, like I said, it was internally bullish until the tariffs caused price action to change. So we're going to AUD USD. This was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. It did break past its lower highs, but also started to retrace them with the tariffs news. It broke out past the low, so the current structure will map out. And has retraced back into its 50%. It consolidated, then it shot down further, broke past the low, and it has gone back into its 50% range. Now we're looking to see if there's any opportunity to sell. If momentum picks up in the bearish direction, I'll be looking to take a sell. This is one of the weaker pairs now that this has broken this low. It didn't happen on every other US dollar pair, but for AUD USD, it's looking like this can push further. Looking for a retrace and to push further down. NZD USD. So in NZD USD is a similar situation. It has filled this gap. It was making higher highs. It broke past this high, and now with the news, it broke past the low. So we're gonna map out this current structure. This also has tapped back into its 50% range, and it reacted from it, made these equal highs. Like I said, it took out all the orders that were in the gap, and now it's pushed down further. Hasn't broken any structure to the downside, but we're looking to see if there's any type of bearish momentum or any type of setup to where this can continue to push down further and break these lows over here. GBP AUD, and before we stand this out of this range, it shot up, never did really retrace a little bit to make this higher low. Well, let's map out the current range. They took out all this liquidity over here. Let's map out the current range. So previously I was waiting to see if it could pull back down into this area, to this area of discount, to see if there's any type of bullish momentum shift, to see if there's any opportunity to take a buy. But since this did pull back a little bit, not too much, it looks like the buyers are in full effect. This gap was filled from the Tariffs peak. Right now it's retracing, forming liquidity up above these highs. So we'll be looking for any further buying to the upside, because it doesn't look like it's possible that it could retrace back further, but it hasn't so far. So we're looking for any opportunities to buy if anything shows any type of opportunity to take a buy. It's just retracing right now, so it may not come into discount. GBP NZD, similar situation, similar chart. Out of this range, it broke out, didn't really retrace back to give us any opportunity to buy. Took out all this liquidity, and let's map out the current range. Like we said, this didn't have a large pullback either. Came up, formed this consolidation, this formed this higher low from this low, and pushed out further, broke past these minor highs. Looking for any type of now it's on consolidation sideways. Now looking for any type of pullback in order to see if there's any opportunity to catch the bullish momentum back up to the upside to break these highs. Since it was so strong pulling out, coming out of the range, it didn't pull back, just like a GBP AUD. So I'm not sure if it will give a deep retracement. It's not seeming like it will, but look for any opportunity up here, since I'm not sure if it goes back into discount, but look for any opportunity when the bullish momentum kicks back in, any type of setup in order to push past these highs, just like with GBP AUD, and we'll see it target these highs. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.